Hey everybody, Sean here with Tab Performance coming at you from my home office, and today I just wanted to talk about the 2.5-inch Louvered Core Baffle option, also known as our medium baffle, on a bike that has a stage 2 in it. So most performance upgrades start with a simple stage 1, and if you're not aware, stage 1 is just a set of slip-on mufflers, high flow air intake, and a new tune. Sometimes it includes an aftermarket header as well. And then from there, what a lot of customers will do is they'll go to the stage 2, and a stage 2 is basically just a stage 1 combined with an aftermarket camshaft. And we have a lot of guys calling in now whose warranty have ran out and have done this stage 2. In a stage 2 compared or combined with our Zombie Baffles and an aftermarket head pipe, it is pretty loud and aggressive. So when a guy calls in about that, what we usually tell them is we do have different baffle options for you. So we have our 1.75 inch, which is it's going to be pretty comparable to the Screaming Eagle pipes. It's going to be a little bit more aggressive than that, but it's not going to be anywhere near what the Zombie Baffle is. And if you're on an Indian, it's going to be pretty similar to the Indian Stage 1 mufflers. And then in between those two, we have the 2.5-inch Louvered Core Baffle. And that's the one we recommend if someone calls in and says, hey, I have this stage 2, I have your Zombie Baffles with an aftermarket head pipe, I've been riding around and it performs well, it's just a little bit too loud. And we get that because we do have a stage 2 setup on our shop Street Glide, and I've been riding that around quite a bit lately, and it is pretty loud, but it is also a lot of fun. So if you're looking to just tone it down just a notch but not make it too quiet, we usually recommend the 2.5-inch Louvered Core Baffles. So what I'm going to do here today is I'm going to do a couple sound clips with the Zombie Baffles, and then I'll do the same sound clips with the 2.5-inch Louvered Core Baffles. That way you can kind of get an idea of what you're going to be expecting if you do want to go to that more mild baffle. And with that being said, on this setup with a cam and an aftermarket head pipe, even though I'm saying mild, it's still going to be pretty aggressive. I've actually never heard it, so I don't know what to expect, but I think it's still going to sound pretty good because a cam can really wake up the Milwaukee 8. So I'm going to do these sound clips, and then I'll kind of let you guys decide what you think is loud and what's not loud, and from there you can kind of make your decision based off of what I do. And then hopefully this will help some customers who are kind of wondering, or at least if they're thinking about putting in a stage 2, or if they've done so already and they just think it's too loud, then hopefully this will help you out. Okay, so first impressions, starting with the Zombie Baffle, that baffle, no matter what your setup is, no matter the head pipe displacement, cam, or anything like that, that's going to be the most aggressive option. And for me, I personally like that a lot. So judging by the video, you could tell that it was pretty raspy. It had a nice throaty sound when you're getting on it, and also when you're rolling off the throttle. But with that being said, we understand that it may just be too much for people. You know, if you do a lot of city riding or something like that, it can be kind of it can be kind of up in your ears pretty loud. So that's why we have that 2.5-inch option, and judging by that video, you could see that it's a lot deeper, which is probably going to be a plus in a lot of you guys' eyes. So if you have that stage 2 with our setup, you know, with the head pipe and the Zombie Baffles and some type of cam, and you just want to tone it down but still have a nice aggressive sound, that 2.5-inch louvered baffle is probably going to be a good option for you. So if you're making or planning on doing a build like this, you can use this video as kind of a reference. So if you want it to be pretty loud, you can go with the Zombies. If you want to make it a little bit deeper than what the Zombies are, you know, you can go with the 2.5-inch ones. But what's nice about our product, instead of having a bunch of different mufflers that give you different sounds and performance and things like that, we just have the one B.A.M stick that you can kind of customize to make it however you want it. So if you, let's say, get the Zombie Baffle and then work your way up to the stage 2, and at that point it's just a little bit too loud, instead of having to buy a whole new system, you can just buy a new set of baffles, and our baffles retail from $85 to $95. So that way you don't have to spend another $600 to get a whole different sound. You can just buy the baffles and be on your way. So we do have options out there. Use this video as a reference, because obviously you'd like to get it right the first time, but you know, if that's not the case, then just give us a call and we'll be happy to help you.